Hello and welcome back to the Non-League Podcast with myself, Lee Simons. And today, yes, I've got another special guest with myself. I've got Robbie Sweeney from Stowmarket Town. Hello, Robbie. How are you?
Hi, all good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thanks. Apart from this strange predicament, what we were in isolation for like 6 weeks now, it's just it's not too bad, especially when you got things going on like these podcasts and looking through the highlights and stuff. But what can you do, Robbie? What can you do?
That's it.
So, are you actually working still? Are you in isolation, or what are you doing at the moment?
No, I'm fortunate enough to be working. I teach in the junior schools and the kids keep up with parents are still in school, so I'm going in doing some sports lately, so I'm keeping busy that way, yeah.
Cool, that's good then, that's good. So for people who don't know you, Robbie, can we just have a little bit of a background story from yourself and how you got into football?
Yeah, so in all honesty, football's probably been the only thing I'm sort of good at and passionate about, really. I started playing when I was 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I remember when I first got into it, my first game, I think I was just turning 7, and I went and played in like an under-9s tournament. I wasn't supposed to play, but I was just so desperate. I ended up that year. I played a few games for my local Sunday League team, and then that year I was picked up by Norwich Academy, and I signed like an under-9s contract provisionally.
Wow.
When I was just before I turned 8, so I carried on playing for my local team until I was ready to then go into the academy.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I was at the academy for about 10 years. I was in Norwich Academy for 10 years.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. Learned a tremendous amount. But then when it came down to it, I wasn't fortunate enough to get my scholarship. So when I was 17, I was sort of left without a club and panicking really. But I was quite fortunate. Norwich really did help me out. When you get released from a pro club, they make you like a football CV.
Yeah.
And what they do is they sort of put loads of your highlights together and just make a really good DVD on yourself, basically, and send it about. Yeah. So I was then picked up by Stevenage.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In League 2 at the time, they still are now, but I was there for 2 years. I loved it, absolutely loved it. I was there full time.
Yeah.
Went and lived there, and my second year was when Teddy Sheringham took over the first team. So that was,
wow.
Yeah, that was a real good experience. Learned loads there. And to be fair, there's a few boys from that squad that have gone on to do really good things. A boy called Ben Wilmot, who's now at Swansea.
Yeah.
He's doing really well. So, no, that's sort of my career. I haven't really been, and everywhere. I say Norwich for 10 years, and then done my 2 years at Stevenage, and then I've been now playing in the league. This will be my 4th season coming up.
Well, is that always 4 seasons with Stowmarket, or have you been elsewhere?
Well, when I got released from Stevenage, to be honest with you, I sort of had to take a step back and a bit of a reality check, because I got released when I was just turning 21, and obviously I hadn't thought about getting a normal job, etc. So I sort of put that at the front of my mind, and ended up coming away from football for a little while.
Yeah.
And getting myself some qualifications, etc. And got myself in a job, and then that's when Tom Park, Toasty, and Roxon, full credit, who I'll always be in debt to for what they done for me when I was ready to come back into football, because they sort of really helped me out and made me fall in love with it again, to be fair. So yeah,
that's good. So when did you actually find out that Roxon were wanting to sign you up?
Well, Toasty sort of was back and forth with me, because he'd heard that he'd been approached about taking the job.
Yeah.
And he come to me and said, if I get it, would you come and play? And to be honest with you, I was ready to start playing again. So when Toasty said he wanted me, it was a bit of a no-brainer, to be honest with you. So yes, it was before the pre-season of the 2017 season.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So how was that when you going into the pre-season with Roxham? How did you feel? Did you feel like you were settling into the team and going into it fully fit, and then going with that season?
Yeah, I mean, I've always I kept myself quite active. I kept ticking over, even though I wasn't playing. I still kept myself fit, so I knew going into pre-season I'd be all right.
Yeah.
And lucky enough, Toasty's methods and his philosophy was all about ball work anyway. So we just got straight back into it, and I settled in really well. Obviously, the boys that went there as well were lads that I was in the academy with. So we had a really young team, but we tried to play football the right way. So I settled in really nicely, settled in really well, and it was a great experience. It's sort of, like I said, I fell back in love with the game that year.
Yeah.
That was brilliant that year, to be fair. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. So when you were at Wroxham, did you actually stay with that full season, and then did you get a phone call from Stowmarket? Was it Stowmarket after that, or was it another club?
Yeah. Well, what happened was I played the first month or so of the season on a players you sort of go contract, nothing signed, and then about a month in, Wroxham put me on a contract.
Yeah.
And then about just before Christmas, Toasty actually left Wroxham for whatever reasons going on in the background. Toasty left and went to Stowmarket.
Okay.
And, to be the first team coach, and originally he asked me to go, but I wanted to see the year out and see, help Wroxham and sort of pay my loyalties to what they'd done for me the year before. So I finished the season, and then the plan was to then get over to Stowmarket, as I know that they're really keen to sign me, and I was excited to go over.
So that was it last season, like 2018, 2019 season? When you
so the end of 2017, and then I've done a full season at Stow, and then obviously this one that's just been void. Yeah. Yeah.
So how was that coming about when you went into the pre-season with Stowmarket on that season? How was it for you?
It was a little bit more difficult, if I'm honest with you. Like I say, I went over there. I was only with one other lad. Me and Tom Matthews went together.
Okay.
And I was playing with boys that I'd never come across before. So it was it took a little while to set in and get to know the lads. But like I say, they were brilliant with me, to be fair, and helped me settle in as best they can. And in terms of football, all the boys are quality. So you just sort of on the pitch, just that sort of all goes out the window, and you just sort of do your own thing. And luckily for us, we had a really good squad, so the football come together nicely.
That's good. So from all that season, unfortunately you didn't get promotion in that season for Stowmarket, but you kind of had a really good like a good run in the league, didn't you?
Yeah. And
unfortunately you didn't get there, but then of course this season, what we just had, of course you were flying on the top of the league. Was it 24 or 25 points clear of the league in second place? And then how was that for you when you were playing for Rick and for Paul for that pre-season just gone? How was it for you?
I had a bit of a difficult pre-season this year, just in the fact of obviously the loads and loads of signings, brilliant signings, absolute some big names that got brought in. So it was great to see all the names coming in and the squad getting better. But obviously, of course, when the squad gets better, the competition's higher. And
true.
I wasn't necessarily playing as much as what I'd like to.
No.
But again, I just sort of took a step back and I said to myself, well, I have two choices to make. Either go elsewhere and play 90 minutes, or I can fight for my place. And I wanted to fight for my place because obviously I knew Stow's where to be at the minute, and we're going to go and do big things. So I wanted to stay a part of the team, but then it was up to me to prove why I should be playing. And I sort of done some extra stuff when I weren't at the ground, sort of each day, doing extra bits, and come, I don't know, 2 or 3 months into the season, I managed to sort of get my regular place back, which was great. But yeah, pre-season I weren't playing as much as I like. But then, like I say, that's just because of the strength and depth of the squad that got brought in. So
exactly, because you did make 33 appearances for the club, didn't you? Which was pretty good, especially when you've got all those. I think it was 8 or 9 new players coming into the squad. because you had like Matt Blake coming into the squad. You've had Dean Bojac's coming into the squad.
Yeah.
Of course, others as well. But no, you kind of like dug deep, didn't you? And then you could see, from your performances. Didn't you have like 5 man of the match performances? Was it?
Yeah, I got three home man matches in a row. Yeah. I don't think I've never done that before. So yeah, that was nice. But like I said in an interview before, I think it's just pure down to the fact of you're playing out of desperation to keep your shirt. So like I say, the performances come when you're trying to keep your shirt, don't they? So.
Yeah, I bet you were a bit disappointed when the season was kind of like finished and void, and just like you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Because for all the teams in that league, I think Stowmarket, and people might agree with me, people might not agree with me, but I think Stowmarket should have gone up either way, really. But you have to think about the teams above you and below you. But it's all about going back again for next season. But I think all teams probably want to, they want to prove their point, don't they? That from the top where you are to the bottom, in between, there's some really good teams, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think although we hadn't lost the game, I think we've come close on a few occasions. Obviously, I think the season that we've just had is probably one of the toughest ones that I've been involved in non-league. I think there's 8 or 9 really, really good teams in our division. So like I say, that's probably the strongest season I've come in. Even though, like I say, we did go unbeaten, but there was some real close calls. Yeah,
exactly. Because you got teams like Norwich United who are below you. You got Stanway Rovers who they're a tough team. Of course, your old club Wroxham as well. You've got Norwich as I say, you got Newmarket as well. So all those teams, but as I say, everyone could beat everyone. But so what is your plan? So for going forward for next season, are you going to be at Stowmarket next season?
Yeah, well, I've got no reason to go anywhere else. I had discussions with Rick and the club, and obviously I expressed I want to stay, and the club want to keep me. So I don't see me going anywhere else, to be honest with you. Like I say, we've got unfinished business to do in the league that we obviously want to replicate what we've done this year next season. So I want to be a big part of that.
Definitely, I bet you do, especially because you were in the semi-final of a cup final as well. You could have gone on to win. Was it the Challenge Cup you would have been in if you got through? Is it Hackney Wick? Was it? I think it was. You got to play.
Yeah, we playing away. Yeah.
So that would have been quite a good stepping stone. You might have won the double, treble. You don't know.
Treble.
But how is it when you were playing at your old club against Wroxham in that Vase Cup? I know unfortunately you lost 2-0. But what was it like when you were there and there was like 1,000 fans at the ground? Yeah. What was that feeling for you?
I think you don't really sink in until after the game. Obviously, when you're playing, you sort of that all blurs out. To be honest with you, you're just trying to focus on your job. But like I say, when the game finished and I see different posts and pictures and stuff, that's when it's sunk in actually the importance of the game and how many people were there. But the experience was quite surreal, to be honest with you. It went really quick. Obviously, we'd have liked to have gone the other way, but it was a tough one to take because, like I say, to a few people before, I think all year we've been playing out of our skin. I don't think we'd put a foot wrong, and then we sort of, I don't know, the one game we sort of weren't at our best, and Wroxham, to be fair, they played the game well and got the result, but like I said, it would be an experience I'll never forget. Playing in front of over 1,000 people at this level is unheard of, so
exactly.
That'd be something I won't forget, definitely.
So with the Stowmarket fans, because they have unbelievable support. You get between 400, 500 each game. Of course, I was at the Whitton United game as well. I think they had about 300 people there. But how is it feeling for you that you've got all those people behind you and supporting the club? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, no, I think the supporters at Stow are probably the biggest driving force of the direction that the club are going in. so much goes on off the pitch that the fans are mixed in with. Like I say, Stowmarket really is probably more than just a club at the moment. It is a big community.
Definitely.
And I think that shows, like, with the numbers that they get through the gate, it's more than just coming to watch the game. I think it's just a great place to be around. And like I say, I don't think I've ever seen as many young supporters at a non-league game than you would at a Stowmarket game.
I bet, Robbie. Do you think? Because when I've been supporting the non-league scene since 2017, when you probably went to Wroxham at that stage, I've noticed that. No, when I went, I didn't even think about the teams or anything like that. But when you go there, it feels like it's a different atmosphere. It feels like a family, a big community which like comes together. I don't know if you feel that when you're like talking to like myself or like the club, like Stow TV, the media guys there. Do you think it's getting better and better?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's like I say, with the amount of families that you actually have at the ground as well, with through the young supporters coming, and I think it shows once the game's done, the ground doesn't then get empty. Everyone stays around and mixed in with the players, and the clubhouse is always full. I've from the first day I've been there, to be fair, I've had that aura about the club. It's a big community. Yeah,
I bet it is. Do you think, because there wasn't really much media coverage from 2017, but recently you've got, like, as you say, the Stowmarket TV guys, you've got the Thetford guys as well, you've got Sean Button, who does a few more little bits on YouTube, you've got myself, who does a few like highlights, podcasts and stuff like that. Do you think it's good for the game that... For you, like, to look back on like these memories, like say the Vars Cup, say like the semi-finals you get to? Do you think it's a good thing, or do you think it's a bad thing?
No, it's definitely a good thing. There's a few reasons. One being we've used the media team when preparing for future games. When we've gone into say and the Vars against Connie Heath, we analysed different bits from our previous games that we could put right.
Yeah.
So that's always a benefit, and I think, like I say, it's good for memories when you can look back and you get on YouTube and you can see some of your goals that you've scored, or you just sort of relive some really good moments from that season. But no, the media team do a great job. Obviously, we get a lot of coverage from Stowe, but also neutral sort of neutral fans as well.
Well, that's a good thing. It can only get better, can't it? Do you think with the signings what you had from last year, those 8 and 9 players coming in, do you think it's getting not the actual the playing style? Do you think it's actually getting stronger and stronger with the players what we're having, especially where you got people dropping down from the leagues which are higher?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think. Some of the talent in the squad is ridiculous. Like I say, any one of the Stowe players walks into the other team, but it's brilliant for the competition and getting the best out of everyone, because you've got to be on your best to make sure that you play. And some of the signings at our level, I think the boys know they probably could go and play 2 or 3 leagues higher, but the plan is to get Stowe there anyway. So. There's some ridiculous talent within the squad, but like I say, everyone's here. Get Stowe to the right level.
Definitely. So also, I've got one other question for you, Robbie. Would you think about when your playing days are over? Would you like to go into like coaching or managing a side?
It's not something I've thought about just yet. Obviously, I'm still a baby in the footballing world, really.
Yeah.
But I probably wouldn't see myself managing a side. I'd definitely consider myself being in and around a coaching team. I don't think I'd do my best under management. However, coaching a specific position or coaching within training sessions would be someone I'd thrive under.
Yeah.
But I haven't really thought that far ahead, to be honest with you yet. No.
Fair enough. So, one last question for you. Who's been your best opposition you've come across this season?
I think I'm going to have to say Rockton in the Vars. I think they had a game plan, they set up and executed it. Obviously, some big names in the squad at the time, obviously Grant Holt, and they used their best players to the maximum, and they were really tough to break down. And the first team to beat us in a big game that season. So yeah, I think they were a tough side to face.
I bet they were. Well, Robbie, I'm really pleased that you come in and speak to me today. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
And for the people who listen, I hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you on the next one.